watching Cole last season for Penn. 3-time NCAA qualifier, 197, going up to heavyweight to take on a Bradley Hill, the redshirt freshman for Iowa. 5-3 on the season is Hill, and Urbas 4-3. Got a career record of 66-42. Qualified for NCAA's last 2 years. Did qualify in 2020 before that tournament was canceled. With Cosgrove impressing at 197 as a freshman, getting a lot of opportunities. Urbas might be called on more of these types of situations, Joey, where if they like the matchup, why not bump him up to heavyweight?
Yeah, Cole's a bear on top. Last year at Carver Hawkeye, at 197, Cole wrestled Jacob Warner, and he was in control of the match for a while after a few turns on top. I believe, you'll have to check me on this, but I believe that Warner ended up winning the match 12-11. High-scoring match, but top and bottom wrestling was the difference in that match. So Penn probably thinks that their best chance here is to send out Urbas, who's a bear on top, look to sink in some of those turns, potentially get a fall.
Great takedown there from Hill to up 3-0. Urbas trails now, trying to get from bottom, and you are right, Joey, to the T. It was 11-10 last November, so almost a year to the day, and Jacob Warner beat Cole Urbas in a shootout. Of course, Warner, a perennial superstar, All-American for Iowa. Now Smith, or beg your pardon, Bradley Hill looking for the fall here. Really elevating that leg in that Turk position. Urbas just got caught on bottom, and he's in a bad position here. Trying to get back to his belly. Still has that leg caught for the moment.
As the defensive wrestler, Urbas is going to need to slip that knee forward, get that Turk out. Looks like Hill just let it go. Now he's working a little hammerlock, key lock action.
Bradley Hill, see if he can be one of the next solid Iowa heavyweights. Currently unranked, again 5-3 on the year. He went 13-6 in his redshirt year last year. He's 1-2 in duels this season. Still on top here, had the near fall point, so he is up 7-0. And we've seen the talent from Urbas, as you mentioned before, taking Jacob Warner down to the wire, and of course Warner, a former 4-time, if not 5-time All-American with the COVID year as well with the NWCA back in 2020. For the Hawkeyes, former second-place finisher back in 2022. So we've seen Urbas wrestle some of the best guys in the country. 30-time qualifier himself, but going up a weight, always a challenge. He's got the length for it, Joey, but he's trailed 7-0 here after the first period.
Yeah, you can see the difference in bodies here as you see these two wrestlers. Of course, Urbas has the height and the length to him, but you can definitely see the build in Bradley Hill.
They elected to go Urbas this evening instead of John Stout, the senior. He was 5-2 this year, having a nice start to his senior campaign for Penn. He started what is now 4 years ago at heavyweight, so he's turned things around, but they elected to go Urbas in the bump-up role this evening. See Urbas with his length trying to get a ride here, but Hill building up to that tripod position. Just the strength is evident.
It's not very often that you get wrestlers in folk style choosing the top position. You know if someone's choosing top that they're pretty confident there. Urbas slapped on a ride here for about 40 seconds, looking to turn. It has seemed unsuccessful so far, but keeping his hips close, not allowing for any hip separation of Hill, and really trying to get to work on top.
Iowa's won 6 of the 9 bouts tonight, but this match has been very entertaining on both ends. Urbas one boot in, trails 7-0. He's cut the riding time under a minute, trying to look for a turn himself, and Hill able to get free. Little slip there by Urbas, and Hill made him pay. He's out for one, 8-0.
Good mat awareness there by Hill as Urbas kind of slipped sides. Hill was able to free his foot and just kick away from the position, clear himself out, get his escape, and open up his lead to major decision territory right now.
Down to 15 in this second period as Bradley Hill looking to put the stamp on an Iowa victory this evening on the road to improve to 4-0 on the season. Hawkeyes ranked 3rd in the country as a team. Penn 19th. This is their opening duel of the year. If there's any consolation, which at this rate, Joey, would likely be a season opening loss for them in terms of the dual meets, but this Penn team is here to stay. They're going to be a problem for a lot of teams this year.
Yeah, a match like this gives you a lot of confidence, right? You know, you may not be able to win the dual meet as a team, but at the same time, you had 4 freshmen in the lineup that all wrestled tough. They didn't get their wins, but they were on the brink, right? They lost some close, tough matches, and that's something that Iowa guys are poised for. They're ready for it. They wrestle in the Big Ten, and a few more reps, and these guys will start opening those up. The Penn wrestlers can win some of those close ones, and that makes a huge difference on that team scoreboard.
Could pay dividends in March. Again, we just started December. Today is December 1st. Long way to go till Kansas City. Be a grind of 3 months as Cole Urbas doing whatever he can here, bumping up to bumping up from 197 to heavyweight. Bradley Hill a little too much right now. Had that takedown plus a turn. That's the big difference in this match right now. Otherwise, they've been battling it out on the feet.
Seems like Hill's pretty content here, just hand fighting out the match. He's in major decision territory, and right now.
Nice re-attack here from Hill. Now Urbas trying to get behind. Can he get 3? He does. So that's going to wipe out the major decision for now. It's 8-3. So Urbas still fighting to the bitter end. 18 seconds. Can he get a turn? 10 seconds. Trying to get those boots in, and Hill just sound defensively right now. Shelling up. Fighting the hands now, and that's going to bring us to the end of this one. And Urbas hangs on. Not allow another point, but Bradley Hill gets the decision for Iowa, 8-3. And with that, that'll bring us to the final score of the evening. Iowa takes down Penn 22-13. Hawkeyes win 7 of 10 bouts overall, Joey. A entertaining duel back and forth. Penn made it very interesting down the stretch, of course, with Max Hale's fall at 184. Nicky Contreras getting a big ranked victory at 174. So you get bonus points out of the Quakers tonight as well. And as you mentioned, even in a loss, Penn can maybe build some confidence moving forward.
Yeah, after any matches as a competitor, you just look at the